So today I am tackling question number 2 from what is it that you struggle with most? So I asked this question back on January 8th to 2021, and a few people, 5 votes, voted for this question. And one of the responses was getting started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5 people said they wanted to know how to get started. So there's 2 getting started. Okay. One is starting your business, right? Or your purpose or your passion. So say if you like to, your hobby is, let's say, we'll take Lizelle, who is doing very well right now, and used to be my client. Yay! Okay. Likes poetry. She writes poetry, and she wanted to make it profitable and become her purpose as she gets older, right? And she wanted to move into that as a business. Well, one of the things we did speak about is making it published, publishing it in a way that it is packageable and it's usable for people to use. So a lot of poets, they do spoken word, they write a book, they make it audio form. But when you want to progress to a business, making this a business, you start writing for other people for money, and you also write to win contests, and you also monetize those contests so that you then can make money from that, right? So that's the short version. So starting a business it really has to take place like this. You have to really think about how I'm going to make it profitable at the end. So I have a goal of 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, right? And you write it out. And the business plan could be just that simple. It's what I want to see, what I'm going to contribute, how it's going to make me feel. That's the 3 things, right? The 3 things that you have to worry about to making a profit. If it's going to give you agita all the time, don't do it. Now, what I find with a lot of people that want to push their passion to purpose to profit, I find that they're so busy being in have an employee mindset that they never turn it off and never get their business started. So if you want to start a business, you have to start it. You have to commit to 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever it is. And if you cannot, then it's not the time for you to do it. It's time for you to stop doing whatever you're doing. Don't do it part time. Don't do it. And part time means 1 hour. Part time means just posting one time. Don't do that. You do yourself a disservice. Pause and then wait for the opening in the universe to get started. So don't as my mom say, half ass anything. Don't do that. It's not good for you. And then you don't build the trust with people when you're in and out, in and out, in and out. No, either you're going to do it part time, which is a set hours, or you're not going to do it. You're not going to post and then not come back. And then you're not going to do all that. Stay with your full time till it's at the end, or until you create a plan to exit the right way. That's the problem. When you're in the employee mindset, you have not created an exit plan. So create an exit plan in order to get started, right? An exit plan is, have you stacked enough money to go through the time of entrepreneurship? So say it's 2 years, okay? Have you stacked enough money in your 401k or in a CD plan or in a savings account to cover your at least of a whole full year of your time in your passion? 2, how do you exit in order to make it fruitful for your business? Are you gathering contacts? Are you making contacts with people that you can possibly use in your industry where you are? Are you making that contact and letting them know, hey, I might be leaving soon, and I have this plan? Are you making those contacts? That's 2. Number 3, get grounded in what it is that entrepreneurship is. It's not the same as being an employee. Even though you may be a leader in that employee, you still have that mindset that you have to report to someone else, or you have to run the business. You have to run what you're doing. In entrepreneurship, you delegate, you discuss, You develop, okay? You do not do any of the things that you do as an employee because you have to give all of those D's are what the CEO does or what the executive director does or whatever, whoever's over you. You just report to them. It's time out when, as an entrepreneur, you don't report to anyone. You delegate, right? That's what you do. You set up a plan to do all those D's. Period. End of conversation. So make sure when you're starting that that's what you're thinking about. Now, the second start is just starting. It's like putting your foot out there and starting, doing something you need to do. You know you need to do it. Stop playing around. Either you do it, or like my mom used to say, poop or get off the toilet. It's got a choice. So if you don't want to do it, you need to spend some time in therapy. You know you're supposed to do it. Why aren't you doing it? What's stopping you? You need to spend some time in therapy, counseling, or coaching to coach you. See, but coaches, what they do is now that you've done those other things, you can get coached to a goal that you need to get to. You need therapy that's trying to figure out why you're stopping and just not doing anything. Because let me tell you, when you don't start something you know in your heart's supposed to be started, it's because there's some depression and you need to have some self-awareness about yourself. And you're moving around doing so much for everybody else on purpose, so you don't see that. It's time to go to the therapist. So that's the answers to your getting started. That is the second question. Oh no, the second statement on the poll of what it is you struggle with most. So I hope I answered your question. And everyone that is who voted for that, I will tag you in. And I hope this answers helps you. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.